Good morning, everybody. My name is Amber. You're watching Low Carb Witch. This is my keto check-in for June 9th, 2018. This will not be a full day of eating keto because I've had one hell of a week. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Please excuse the lighting. It's probably about 7 a.m. on a gloomy Portland day. So yeah, the lighting isn't very fabulous here. Plus we're in the process of moving, so lighting, all my light is packed away, but whatever. So this week has been pretty crazy. The first couple days, they were fine. Wednesday, when I was on my way to work, I was hit by a van while I was crossing the street downtown. I was hit on my left side, thrown to my back and right side. Not too far. I wasn't actually run over by the van or anything. I just pushed. So I was taken to the ER and checked out. I have a bone contusion on my shin, and I'm going to go in for another x-ray today on my left foot because that's hurting really bad on my heel. I'm wondering if I have another bone bruise there. It was scary, and I'm still having some emotional trauma from it. Crossing streets for me, because I had to go, I had to go back to work the next day, because I can't miss work. I don't have any time off right now. So I had to go back to work the next day, and then, which was Thursday, and then yesterday I had a doctor's appointment, so I had to go to that, and then I had to go to work after that. So you do what you gotta do. I mean, I was let to go home early both days because we were slow, but you know, that's not gonna happen all the time. So I was taken to the ER on Wednesday, and I was there for a good couple of hours. And you know, they checked me out, said I was okay to go. When I don't I don't drive, and I don't have any friends that do. So when Sasha came to be with me there at the ER, because I told my boyfriend just to stay home because he doesn't like hospitals. So when we left, I had a major panic attack crossing the street. Just every time, and now I seem to have that fear every time I cross the street that something is going to hit me. A car is going to hit me. So that's quite unfortunate because I walk and bus everywhere. And then that night, I did eat steak and eggs for dinner, but I did have candy. I sent my boyfriend to the store and told him I want candy, and I don't want no... I think my exact words were, I want candy, and I don't want that bullshit keto dark chocolate nonsense. I need candy. So I did have a Heath bar and some gummy cherries. The next day I did pretty well with my bulletproof coffee. Didn't really eat anything all day. Wasn't really hungry. And then I had I ended up eating Chinese food that night. I had beef and broccoli, and I had some tempura shrimp. The beef and broccoli didn't really have any sauce on it. I mean, I'm sure there was sugar in it, but it was the only meal I ate, so I'm not too complaining over it. And then Friday, I had my bulletproof coffee, had a couple of Duke sausages at work, and then I ate steak and eggs for dinner, which brings me to today. I'm still sore. I have a hard time with motion. Putting my bra on, taking my bra off, those kind of things are really tricky. Putting my hair up, brushing my hair, anything where I have to raise my arms up is hard. And sitting for too long, standing for too long, walking for too long. All things I tend to have to do on a regular basis. They get difficult. And then today I have to go in for an x-ray on my foot. So, and it's Worldwide Knit and Public Day, so I'm kind of bummed. I want to be able to go to the picnic out here that Knit Picks puts on every year. But we'll see if I actually can make it to that, and if I have the energy to do so. But yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't stay perfectly keto, but I also didn't go too far off the rails either. I feel like I had an interesting experience when I was in the in the ambulance. I had to tell the paramedic that I was diabetic, and I said, I'm controlling my sugar with my diet. He's like, oh, what are you doing? And I said, I'm ketogenic. And he's like, oh, the keto diet. My bro is on that, and you know, I don't know how you do it with giving up all the carbs and blah blah blah. Like, oh, it's just so hard. And then I hear the lady up front who's driving, and she goes, you know, hon, I just worry because, you know, your brain needs carbs to function. You need to be able to have glucose. And I'm like, and so, like, and I just, mind you, I just got hit by a car and I'm like slurring and whatever else. And I'm like, so if you look at the research studies, your brain actually makes enough glucose to function. If you eat too much protein, that will turn into glucose, which will give your brain some glucose. There's no reason to have sugar or carbohydrate in your diet. I know that you guys only get a very short nutrition class, and it's very outdated and very pro low fat. So I've lowered my diabetes numbers, you know, by a lot doing this, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm working with my doctor. So that shut her up. You know, I'm just like, don't mess with me right now. I've just had a hell of a day. So that was, you know, that was interesting. But yeah, I'm doing okay. You know, like I said, I still have anxiety. I still have soreness, but I'll be back in the full swing of things soon. I'll be back. I'll be back next week with my full days of eating and keto check-ins. And around a little after, sometime after the 20th, I'll probably be back with some videos with more value to them, more videos with regards to how I do keto, more videos with regards to snacks, things like that. Like, I have a lot of videos planned out that I want to do for you guys to actually bring value to this channel and to teach anybody who wants to learn, like, how I do things. So I'm going to go ahead and go and drink my coffee, listen to some podcasts, that kind of thing. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Please be careful out there. Whether you drive, whether you walk, please be careful. Pay attention if you're behind the wheel, because pedestrians do exist. And we don't have a big old honking piece of metal surrounding us to keep us from getting hurt. So, oh, well, this is a little late in the game, but so I don't know who's still watching, but I didn't really gain much weight. I'm at 219.8. My highest I went up over the past few days was 220. So I'm, again, not complaining. Follow me on social media, Low Carb Witch everywhere, especially Instagram, because that's my main social media outlet. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please go ahead and like this video if you find it interesting, entertaining, or if you just want to like my video. Go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so you know exactly when I go ahead and post these videos. I hope you have a great weekend, and thank you for watching. Bye!